We have had the amazing Pixar films of Toy Story, Toy Story 2, A Bug's Life, Monsters Inc., The Incredibles, Finding Nemo, Ratatouille, WALL-E, Up, Toy Story 3, the good film Cars, and now we have Cars 2. What's up guys, this is Ryan here, and I'm gonna give my review of Cars 2. The first Cars was a good film. It was honestly my least favorite Pixar. It didn't have that kind of emotional wrench. It didn't have that narrative punch to it. The animation in Cars 2 is absolutely amazing, pitch perfect. Throughout the movie there's a lot of colors because of the racing and especially during the race scenes. All the cars each have different designs. Everything looks very different, unique. The original cast from Cars is back. For example, Owen Wilson, who plays Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow! Even if he wasn't in the movie as much as the first one, he did a good job. The guy who plays Mater, the tow truck, the actor is Larry the Cable Guy. I have never seen a movie of him. I have never seen him in my life. I've only seen a picture of him. So I don't really know how his voice changes in the Cars movies, but he was good. A very good animation character. Michael Caine plays a spy car. He did a good job. The woman spy, the purple car, I don't know her name, but she did a good job. John Turturro, who was in the Transformers movies, the Sector 7 guy, he played this Italian kind of car. He was so great in this movie. The action sequences are really well done. There's sometimes when I got goosebumps because it was so intense. It was so cool to watch. Cars 2 is directed by John Lasseter, who kind of is the man behind all the Pixar. He's the one who started Pixar, so he is pretty much the god of Pixar. He did a good job directing this movie. He directed Cars 1. John Lasseter knows how to make good scenes and makes the movie flow very well. So good job, John Lasseter. I still love you, ever since the first Toy Story. A lot of people hate the jokes in this movie, but I find most of them funny. When I saw this movie a couple days ago, there was 20 people in the theater, I think. I was the only person in the theater laughing. Sometimes I was giggling and some of the jokes were really flat, but most of the time I was laughing. I was enjoying them. They were amusing. There isn't much scenes with heart, but when they have the scenes, it works very well. The heart wasn't that emotional. It wasn't as emotional as Toy Story 3. You know, when I saw Toy Story 3, I was like this in the ending. The story is the main thing about Pixar movies, because without a story you can't get into the movie, and there's no narrative. In Cars 2, the story was all over the place. Most of the story involved Mater and his spy kind of espionage thing with Michael Caine and the other woman. There's also a story of Mater and Lightning McQueen and his friends during the car races. I was really into the relationship with Lightning McQueen and Mater and his friends, and the friendship and loyalty and being yourself. I love that story, but the spy story was just so ridiculous. It's a really fun movie. It's a pretty solid movie. It's very, very, very entertaining. I enjoyed it. I was having such a blast during this movie. Like I said, my only problem is the story. The story was all over the place. It's so stupid. The writing was really, really flawed. I'm gonna give this movie 7 out of 10. It's a very fun movie. It's the worst Pixar movie in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Cars 2. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you want. And until next time guys, I'm Ryan. See you guys later. Ka-chow!